I wonder if the worst thing we could do for our kids at Christmas time would be to give them too much. To have so many gifts around the tree that they spend the entire day unwrapping and unwrapping and unwrapping. And by the end of the day, they're so exhausted with all the unwrapping that they likely don't have the energy to play with even a few of the gifts that they've been given. That excess, that too much, is actually a bad thing.
When you open the gifts, they had to be opened in a certain order. So the children got to do it first, and then the oldest, and so on. It became this really elaborate ritual that we had, all centered around the gifts.
It's stressful in the extreme. It's financially burdensome and unsatisfying in a way that creates a desperation to do the holiday perfectly.
And in our family, we're so blessed. I mean, nobody needs anything, and I feel like a lot of times the gifts are kind of last-minute things that are purchased without a lot of thought for what somebody really wanted or needed.
I'd been bothered for years about the materialism that I see around Christmas and all these companies that are kind of, in my opinion, retailers that are almost anti-Christmas, and yet they're counting on 25 to 40% of their revenues from the Christmas season every year. And it just seemed to me Jesus had been taken completely out of the equation.
And what does it look like to decide at Christmas to celebrate the birth of Jesus by spending less? By giving kids gifts that really matter, things that really have meaning, and not more and more and more, but the things that we give being beautiful and meaningful. And then as we spend less, we have this unique opportunity to give more. Now, we're not suggesting that you don't give gifts to your kids this Christmas. I'm suggesting you give them some great gifts, a few that are really meaningful, some that they would enjoy on Christmas Day and hopefully for years to come, not the things that are going to be wasted and thrown away in weeks or months. That's our challenge for you at Christmas. That Advent, this Advent conspiracy, would be scandalous again. That the birth of Jesus would be an occasion in which we would share from our abundance in a way that truly changes the world.